hopefully this video is kind of short. I want to get to the unboxing, but little quick backstory. At the end of 2018, October of 2018, I met a producer out of Nashville named Malcolm Springer. Malcolm produced a record that I played on out in Seattle, where I'm originally from. And he gave me an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. So we moved to Nashville in 2018 so I can pursue a career as a studio musician. That's what I did for the first year and a half we were here. I went right into the deep end, head first. That first year we were here, I ended up playing on, I think, 22 different records. And then COVID hit and everything kind of died down a little bit. I ended up getting COVID. Terrible. I don't recommend it. And then after COVID, things just kind of took a little bit of a turn studio-wise. Sessions were a little more guarded. There were a lot less than what they had been. People were moving to doing a lot of home studio stuff. So the big studios out in Berry Hill were still kind of empty. They had some sessions going on, but a lot of those sessions were a lot of the really big guys, you know, like the Garth Brooks, the Keith Urbans, Post Malone, all those artists. Every now and then I did a session here and there, but you know, the bulk of my work came from that first year and a half we were here. What's cool is coming from Seattle, playing with some really, really big artists, some that you may have heard of. I don't want to name drop, so I'm not going to, but I guarantee you've heard of these artists. I've been able to play with a bunch of these guys and do a bunch of shows with a lot of them. And I got to cut my teeth in the Seattle music scene, which was really cool. And then I feel like that really kind of prepared me for Nashville. You know, Nashville is a very cutthroat town. When I originally came here, it was a quote-unquote 5-year town. It's now I think probably a 10-year town. So if you're going to move here, you should probably expect to spend about at least 5 years, probably closer to 10 years, really cutting your teeth and getting in with people. So I was fortunate in the fact that I met Malcolm, who was really well connected and got me set up with a bunch of people. So at the end of the day, it's really all about networking, right? What's cool is I just found out about a month ago that everything that I've played on has got across multiple platforms, not all platforms, but multiple platforms. It was about a month ago, I think, we were sitting at about 48.9 million streams, which to me was completely mind-blowing. I never set out to do this to get streams. I do it because I love to play the drums, and I've had some really cool opportunities to play with some bigger artists, and that definitely helps, but that's not why I do it. I do it because I enjoy playing the drums, right? That's just fun for me. But fast forward to today, in a month's time, I gained another 1.5 million streams or so, which, again, totally mind-blowing. I just don't even, it's not what I expected, right? Being a session player, yeah, you move to Nashville, you play on some records, and, you hope to get the plaque someday, the gold or platinum record, or, heaven forbid, the diamond record, right? But for some little old guy from Seattle who really didn't set out to be a famous drummer, this is kind of cool, right? And I don't consider myself famous by any means. I have a long way to go before I get there. But anyways, I got a plaque in the mail for it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Here we go. Here it is. Big box. Let's see what's in there. That's pretty cool. There it is. If you guys can see that. That's pretty sweet. And what's cool is this got printed, and I think I'm now closer to 51 million, so it's going up fast. Very cool, man. That's an achievement. It may not seem like a lot to some people. 50 million is nothing in the grand scheme of things, but for me, it definitely means the world. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.